I want to transition into you moving out to Hawaii and really chasing your big wave dreams.
Yeah, so that year, I started dating my now wife, Delia, and thank you. And basically, she told me, like, we just started dating, then like a couple weeks, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna go spend like the winter on the North Shore, and I like was like, I can't lose her, like I have to go. And so I asked work. I was like, oh, like, can you guys like figure out if I can go work the Vans Pipe Masters? And so then they said that I could, and Vans put me up at Turtle Bay for 10 nights.
So sick.
Yeah, and so it was like very early on dating, and I'm like, hey, like, do you want to stay at Turtle Bay with me for 10 nights? And so yeah, basically had our honeymoon in like the first month of being together. And
unreal.
Yeah, so that year worked the contest. She rented a spot, and then the Eddy happened, and the Eddy was like just the craziest day of my life, like working the broadcast and with Surfline and stuff, and just the waves that I saw. And then we ended up renting basically a couch in someone's living room. And I saw a for rent sign on a house down the street, and it turned out, as I was talking to the landlord, that it was the house that Luke Shepherdson had grown up in.
Wow.
And there was like a handprint in the cement with Luke's name. And I was just like, oh, it's all meant to be. Like,
gives me goosebumps. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Luke just won the Eddy and came here to work the Eddy. And yeah, so we were like pretty, at that point, I was like, all right, if we put in our application, and I was like, if we get it, then we'll move in. And we got it. Went back to San Francisco, moved everything out of the house, moved to the North Shore with nothing, shipped my car. And that was the start of it. And living on the North Shore had been my goal like my whole life.
Wow.
And it was just the most special 2-year time period. And it was really cool because we didn't, you knew of people or kind of had some connections, but to be in like a new relationship and starting over in a new place, it just made like my bond with my wife really strong.
0 to 100.
Yeah.
That's the way, all in.
Yep.
Sure. Let's talk about current day a little bit. Where are you living? What are your recent... I know you bought a house. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know there's bigger news that you can...
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready. I don't know.
Yeah. So after living in Hawaii for 2 years, we just realized that with the cost of living here that we wouldn't be able to like start a family, and that we would be able to do so in McKinleyville, where my wife has family and is from, in Humboldt County. So we moved back literally the day after our wedding. We moved, which I don't recommend to anyone watching this podcast. Have your wedding and then move separately, because it's a lot to go through. But yeah, so we moved there over a year ago. It's been a big adjustment going from like tropics to the Pacific Northwest, but it's been very beautiful. We got a dog, and yeah, as you said, bought a house, and then we are expecting a baby boy in July.
Congratulations.
So thank you.
That is very special.
Yeah, pretty stoked to be a dad. It was, with big wave surfing stuff, I felt like seeing the blue balloon when they did the gender reveal, like the adrenaline that hit me was like on par with catching a big wave. Like satisfaction way more than catching a big wave, but like that
rush, I can't even imagine.
Yeah, it'll happen one day.
I can't wait to meet him.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
Man, I don't know what the fuck going on lately, bro, but everybody acting real different and shit. Ain't nobody was talking to me like a few months ago, and everybody hit my phone up and shit.